Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/slash Tales from Tech Support. In today's episode, I'll throw this laptop in the trash. Is that what you want? The most expensive network cable. Because that's the way I was trained. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. I'll throw this laptop in the trash. Is that what you want? Many years ago, I was L1 support in a call center. $FC, a frequent caller, calls in well after business hours. $Me, company, support desk. $Me speaking. How can I help you? $FC, already frustrated, I need a prepaid mailer to return my laptop at my house tonight. $Me, I believe L2 Desktop manages shipping of physical devices. Could I get your last name to get this started? $FC, it's last name. I don't want you to create a ticket. I want a shipping label at my house tonight. $Me, I don't seem to be able to find you. Maybe I misspelled your name. Could you spell your last name for me? $FC, I'm not in there because I was fired today. I hate this stupid company. I'm not paying to send this company laptop back, and I'm not giving this company any more of my time. If you don't get me a shipping label tonight, I'm going to throw this laptop in the trash. Is that what you want? $Me, I can't recommend doing that. I'm just level 1 tech support, ma'am. I can help with password resets and general troubleshooting. I do see that we have a team that handles shipping and receiving of laptops, but it's well after hours in their location. I'll get a ticket created for you and follow up to ensure they reach out first thing in the morning. $FC, so you're not going to get me a shipping label tonight? $Me, I'm sorry. I don't believe that's possible. I can escalate to my manager and have him reach out to you directly. $FC, office space style crashing and banging sounds. $Me, ma'am, are you still there? $FC, breathing heavily and slinging every curse word in the book, how about that? That's what you wanted, right? You wanted me to destroy this laptop. More swearing and customer disconnects call. It's about 8 p.m. local time, so I find the user is inactive and create a ticket for L2 Desktop, then call my direct manager and ask him to pull the recording. He says let the ticket sit for L2 Desktop. There's no reason to wake people up on the other side of the country for this. The next day, I get called into a conference room with my boss and his boss and several higher-ups from the customer's company on video conference. The first thing they did was reassure me that I didn't do anything wrong, phew. I was on that job about 3 months at the time, and told me the woman had driven to a local company office in the middle of the night to throw her freshly broken laptop pieces at the front door. When that didn't satisfy her, she kicked the glass front doors until they broke, then drove off. They showed me the security video of that and asked if I'd be willing to talk to the cops. 2 days later, I get called into the conference room again. Local cops on the other side of the country want my statement about what happened. I don't know why, they had the entire recording, but they asked me things like, did you have any previous interactions with $FC and you're certain that in no way you told $FC to go back to the local office, right? I don't know what happened after that. I guessed after the cops were involved, it was pretty far out of my hands as L1 tech support. I actually still work for the same company more than 5 years later, but have moved up a few rungs in the proverbial ladder since then. Strangely enough, my new manager is the same guy that was my manager at the time this happened. This incident came up in conversation yesterday and reminded me to post it here. The most expensive network cable. An emergency ticket pops into our system. Emergency, moved office need longer cables. Yeah, in all caps with extra exclamation points and everything. I look around the support area only to see empty desks. Everyone is out on other tickets. I guess it's up to me, I mumble, and call the customer. CUST, hello? Me, hi, it's me. I got your emergency ticket. CUST, thanks for calling back so fast. I need 2 cables about 15 feet long. I moved my desk to the other side of my office, and the existing cables won't reach. Me, okay. I see you marked it as an emergency. CUST, yes, I need it as soon as possible. Me, I can be there in 8 minutes. But keep in mind emergency tickets are billable at our emergency rate because it requires us to drop everything and reschedule appointments so we can get to you first. CUST, that's okay, it's important. I have a lot of work to do. Me, if you can wait 45 minutes, I can fit you into a cancellation on the schedule, and it will be covered under the contract. CUST, no, it's definitely an emergency. Me, okay, see you in a few. Click. I grab 2 hideous 20-foot network cables, one red, the other orange, and jump in the Batmobile. I arrive to find the customer sitting on the floor of his office with piles of paperwork and manila envelopes going through some sort of odd new game combining the art of sorting and filing documents with the game of Twister. CUST, thank God you got here so quickly. I have so much work to do. Me, just give me a few seconds. I step around piles of paperwork, plug the cables in, feed them around furniture, and plug one into his VoIP phone and the other into his computer. I make sure the phone comes up properly and I sign in with my account to verify it's on the network. I sign out and get ready to leave. Me, you're all set. CUST, thanks, I really appreciate it. I start to walk out when another employee grabs me. CUST2, can you hook this computer up real quick since you're already here? I look at my timer. I've only been on the call for 15 minutes, so I figure I'll kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and it won't affect the price. Me, sure. Give me 30-ish minutes. I spent 45 minutes at hooking up the computer, verifying connectivity, installing our remote support tools, and taking care of a few other minor maintenance issues. The entire time I'm sitting there, I have a clear view into the office of the first employee. He's still sitting on the floor sorting papers. I finish up with a few minutes left on the clock and head back to the office. Just before closing, I get a call from the employee with the new computer. He wants some random software package installed. While I'm setting it up remotely, I ask him if the first employee managed to get his office cleaned. CUST2, nope, he's been sorting all day. A quick check of the Logstash server shows he never signed in after I left. Good thing he got the $150 network cables instead of the free ones. Because that's the way I was trained. I was temp worker at a government office. I was a clerk, filing forms, mail, etc. But folks soon figured out I knew about computers, and I responded much faster than the IT team. The IT team was in another building in another part of the city. One day the admin assistant for the senior director flags me down. My computer is very slow. Can you look at it? Wow, this machine is old. Still running plain old DOS. Early 90s, not unheard of, but every other system in the building was running Windows. I start looking around and find the root directory is filled with star.tmp files. So I clear them all out and reboot. Zoom, relatively speaking, it boots. She fires up WordPerfect and everything is fine. A couple of weeks later, same thing. This time I stuck around to see her work. Starts WordPerfect, types up a document, prints it, and shuts off the computer. She grabs another set of notes, starts up the computer, types up the document, etc., etc. I try to convince to do saves, to not shut off the computer every time. Nope, that's how she was trained so long ago, and she's not going to change. I'd already done time in the trenches of tech support, so I knew arguing with a long-term senior admin assistant was not worth my time. So I created a autoexec.bat file that deleted the TMP files on every startup. She never bugged me again.